Guys, welcome back. Here we are. So, earlier in the last video we did ride up that, but we're not going to go into this time. This time we're going to actually be smarter about it. Here we go. Let's actually go.
Jesus, watch it. Fucking shit.
Jeez, guys. Alright, let's keep going. So, this is still off-road adventure. Much has changed. We're still up here with Bessie. I'm still thinking I'm going to keep her. Not much has changed in my mind. I did blow a lot of money on her. You know, 58,000 almost. 57,000. Oh, jeez. Said I mean about stopping, it can be fatal in off-roading. You just heard that those tires were squirming and absolutely just tearing away to try and keep traction. Alright, here we go. This is going to be scary in first person, but let's do it. Yeah, if I would have hit my brakes there, I would have fallen back. That would have been bad. Jeez, guys. Bessie's actually climbing up here with some pretty good effort, easily. I figured why not take this, because this is pretty easy. Jeez. Is Bessie gonna have issues? We might actually have to back it up a little bit and gas it. Let's do it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. I probably should have just stuck the sidewall on the, the wall more. Alright, let's do this. And pull around, and there we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. Rip. Rip. Rip, 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 rip. I'm not saying rip as in we're gonna die. I'm saying rip as in keep ripping away. Like, she's ripping at this land. She's not having any trouble, really. I'm glad that she's not as wide as the Mesa, although I will say that she's definitely got less engine power, and from what I can tell, less height. Less height for sure. But she is lighter and she is less top heavy, so if we're looking for something that doesn't need top heaviness, okay. But if we're looking for something that's not going to be on a lot of angles like Mount Chiliad, I would say the Mesa, especially if we're going to be doing in mud or water, the Mesa is going to be the way to go. If we're looking for real height, like river rafting, I'd need a Sand King. And that, guys, is how Bessie makes it up here, I guess. Only took 2 videos, really. Me and the Mesa have made it up here before, but I just haven't done it in a video yet. We will do it in a video. Jeez, guys. Leave me alone, Dom. Trying to get Bessie up here. My gosh, guys. Check it. Oh, there we go. There's a lot of crawling in this episode. Not really a lot of crawling, I would say. I would just say there was a decent amount of crawling. Jeez, guys. Quite obviously, Bessie ain't afraid to crawl at all. She's got the suspension for it, although I gotta say the Mesa has better suspension. But for a truck, and all the trucks I've driven in this game, this truck, the Carrying Rebel, probably has the best suspension. And if we're being real, on the real level, they call it a Carrying Rebel. This is really a Toyota Hilux, and these things were made to flex. Flexing was like one of their #1 attributes. They were good at flexing. It was something they were just overall, if you ask me, they were probably one of the best off-roaders to ever, develop the flexing. And although it is older technology and that we have better flexing today, I would say for classic off-roading, I would definitely love a Hilux. Hiluxes are great. They got good suspension, although the gas mileage I wouldn't say is the best. But I mean, look at the suspension. They're just the way it flexes, the way it contours, Then again, if you take my Mesa into hand, it's not necessarily the best gas mileage thing ever, so. Jeez, do I have to seriously back up? Yeah, although it definitely has a power problem. because although it has four-wheel drive just the same as the Mesa, this thing definitely has a power delivery problem that this game has given it. And when I say power delivery problem, I mean that it's got the power, but for some reason it's giving main power to the front wheels when it's a four-wheel drive. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna burn out my tire right here, so I gotta be careful. Gas it. Jeez, guys, see what I mean? Like, I'm gonna burn out my tire here. Something I don't want to do, though. God, the tire's just burning trying to get out. Crap, it crawled through here earlier. Let's gas it. Come on. Jesus, guys, you're seeing it yourself. It's Hilux's. See what I mean? It's like the power's all to the front wheels and it's not crawling. Hopefully this water will help us loosen her up a little bit. There we go. Not tire's gonna deflate. Trying not to do that. Jesus. See what I mean? Like, look at that. That was so ridiculous. It crawled through the second time, no problem. Who are you? Yeah, didn't think I knew you. Probably saw that it was Here I Come's party. Alright guys, here we go. I would say if I had to choose one of these low cost, and when I say low cost, I mean in the southern San Andreas sections, if I had to choose out of any of them, I'd probably choose this thing or the Sand King XL. Now when I say the Sand King XL, I use that term very lightly. It might even be the SWB because the SWB is shorter, so it's better for off-roading because it turns faster. Although this thing is the lightest and turns faster, it does not have their height. If it had their height and it had the Jeep's four-wheel drive power deliverance, here's what I like all of these things. I'm going to give you all the lowdown of what I like about all these off-roaders. This one has amazing suspension and development flex. Problem is, power delivery to the wheels is all front wheels get main power. It shouldn't happen. It's an all-wheel. It's a four-wheel drive off-roader easily. It's not like a Bobcat. It's not a rear-wheel drive. It's not a front-wheel drive. I've never even heard of a front-wheel drive truck, to be honest. What I like about the Sand King is although it's big and heavy, that its height is unbeatable and it's absolutely a monster. It's got it's the Mesa, except the Mesa never fully taps into its ability. So I would choose the massive engine power and height of the Sand King. And what I would choose out of the Mesa is I love its great all-around roll cage, period, that it has its stock and its overcam working lights. But what I love most about it is that I never ever have to worry about all four wheels giving traction properly because it does that itself. I don't ever have to worry about that even in a stock engine with that thing. I've driven it around, I've played with it in a stock engine. You don't have to worry about the power delivery. It's not like with this thing where, see, look at right now, my front wheels are getting all the traction while my rear wheels are just getting dragged down because they can't track. See, look at right now, it's just the back wheels just spit. What are the front wheels doing? They're sitting there pulling. They're trying to pull, but the rear wheels are just sitting there spinning out because they can't get traction. Look at, they're just sitting here until the front wheels actually get a grip. Power delivery is this thing's enemy. Literally, I would have to say that is this thing's greatest enemy, is power delivery. Why GTA made it so bad, I don't understand. Because this is actually one of the best suspension vehicles that I've ever seen in real life. And in GTA, its suspension's great. The way it forms, it contours, it goes all around greatness. And look at, I mean, sure, it can get stuck at times, but think about it. This is some of the thinnest of the off-roaders. This is one of the thinnest of the off-roaders. Of course, it's gonna be hard to beat the Canis Bodai. That one's pretty good. Oh yeah, see, we're gonna pop a tire intentionally if we can right here. See what I mean, guys? Look at its power delivery system. It's all wonky. It goes from rear wheel to front wheel. Great. Now, if they could just nail this mastery of the all wheels going at once, I think it would be a great unstoppable off-roader. Oh, yeah, this is where we're going to pop a tire. Here we go. Let's keep rushing it. See? Back up on the left side, the smoke's just getting trapped, and the rear side is just flowing out because I can't get anything. See what I mean, guys? And now look, now it really is up to the front wheels, and look. Alright, let's back it up a little bit and oh, come on. Don't pop my third tire. I'm actually not trying here. I'm trying to get grip to see if she can withstand it. There we go. She might not die here. Let's see if we can see it to the left of us. Oh, yeah, you can see it through the back, but not right up here at the front. And this just shows you guys the power delivery system is not great on here, and that's what the one thing I don't like about this gun. This car, I mean. If they worked on the power delivery system, look at this. Back and forth, back and forth. You see traction marks everywhere. You see it getting traction here and there. If all four of the wheels could work together, to be honest, even though the Mesa has more power, this thing might be a possible better at times. Not even kidding. Even though the Mesa is wider and has, I feel, a better turn radius. I feel if that thing had better power deliverance and maybe, and when I say power deliverance, I don't mean a bigger engine, guys. It has a fine enough engine how it is. Its engine is just fine how it is. My problem with it, guys, personally, is that literally that thing can't deliver its power down. It can't put down its power for real. Because for some reason the game creators decided to screw it. That would have been one of the best off-roaders in my opinion if they wouldn't have screwed it. But they did screw it. How they screwed it, I don't know. But they perfected screwing that car. Now let's see if we can get this baby down there to that gas station, right? Let me see if I can point out with my finger. Right there, down there. No. Woo! Yeah, you guys should be able to see the top now. Let's rush it. Jesus Christ. We just broke every bone in our body. Is it just me or did anyone else just hear click? It sounded like everything broke at once. So I'm just gonna say all that, guys, right there. If you had to ask me at all what I would say this car's problem is. So as fun it is as all well-rounded as I personally believe it is, I say that is its problem, is that bad power deliverance, and that's what kills it. It'd be a great off-roader, you know. I would like to see one of these things, like, you know, the rat loaders. I would like to see an off-road version of these. I think that might be kind of funny to watch, although I don't think they'd ever actually do it. But look at this, I mean. Good, put a
What miracle did you want me to
bounty on me, you idiot. 10K, guys. Sweet extra money. Not even joking right now. 9K for that freaking bike, dude. Not the bike. That car, dude, was 10K for me. Seriously, dude. Said almost as much as that thing was worth on me. It was only $17.50. I don't freaking understand why I didn't just go buy the freaking vehicle again.